going to revise 2016 paper 1. We're going to revise 2016 paper 1, okay, on a very important topic, which is variation. If you can see this kind of a question, it does come in your paper 1. So you're expecting this kind of a question in your final examination, grade 12. Variation, it does come. So now, how do we solve this kind of a question? A very good question, at least carries 4 marks. So let's see how we solve this one. Solution. Okay, so now the solution for this kind of a question, we start with question A. Read the statement first. Before you answer the question A, B, and C, read the statement and understand it. So the statement says, it is given that, okay, W varies directly as the square of X and inversely as Y. So the key words here that you need to know is inversely and varies directly, okay, and also the square. So those are the key words that you should look forward to. So now, how do we write this statement? Before we do anything, we're going to write this statement. Let's start with A there. They're telling me that write an expression for W in terms of X, Y, and a constant K. So the first thing is to understand, you need to understand the first part here where they're saying that it is given that W, okay, varies directly as the square of X. So X squared, okay, X squared, and inversely as Y, and inversely as Y. So this is how you write this statement, minus remove in the, this is how you write the equation. This statement, you will simplify it in this manner. So now we know that in this variation which is here, we need to find the constant K in other ways. So how do I get the constant K? It is very simple. So how you get the constant K, you just have to write this in a ratio form, whereby we are saying W, you can write it in this form, X squared, or inverse of that. Therefore, you can write it you can write this in a fraction form, which is X squared, okay, but you leave this side as inverse as Y. We know everything here should be equal to K. So this is supposed to be equal to K, and this is supposed to be equal to K, because we are interested in finding K. So when you reach at this stage, you can easily do a multiplication. This is a division sign. In other ways, you can change this by saying W is equal to X squared times, when you put the times where there was a division, you write the reciprocal of this, which will be Y over 1 is equal to K. Therefore, now we are saying W multiplied by Y, we have WY over X squared is equal to K. So this now, it is the equation for K, since they said write an expression for W in terms of X and A and the constant K. So here we are writing this equation is supposed to be in terms of W, okay? So it's supposed to be in terms of W, meaning that write an expression for W in terms of X, Y. So meaning make W the subject of a formula. So in other ways, you can make W the subject of formula by dividing this side, cross equal sign. Then I have W, Y is equal to X multiplied by that, it will be X squared K. So this, it will divide by Y, even this side by Y, cancel this. W is equal to X squared K over Y. Hence, this will end our work to be like that. So that is the W. We have made W the subject of formula. So you can leave your answer here. There will not be a problem. So when you leave it here to say WY over X squared is equal to K, this is also an expression in terms of K. So you leave it there. Also here is an expression in terms of W. Okay. Therefore, now you can answer the second question, which simply says that if X is equal to 6, Y is equal to 12, and W is equal to 15, find K. So since we have already written this expression in this manner, so they're saying that I already know the value for K. I already know which is this one here. K is equal to WY over X squared. So now how do I find my K? So I just need to know what the value for w, y, and x is, which they have given me here. So I just have to replace. K is equal to, what did they say my w is? My w is 15. So 15 multiplied by, what is my y? My y is 12. Okay, over x squared. X squared is simply 6 here. So it will be 6 squared, which will give me k is equal to, what is this? 12 times this one. So you do your basic calculation. 12 in paper 1, 12, 15 times 12, you do like this. This times this, which is 10, 0, remainder 1. This times this is 2, plus the 1 is 3. This times this is 5. 1 plus 1 is 1. We are going to have, this is equal to 0. Then 5, 6, 7, 8. You are going to have 180. So when you have your 180 there, therefore now it means that solving this will be easy. 180 divided by 36. So k therefore is equal, how many times can 36 go into 180? Is 5. And that will be my k. Okay. So next step now, it will be very easy in the sense that now all we need to do is to find the value of y when x is equal to 8 and w is equal to 20. So here they're saying I should find the value of y. I've already known the equation, which is this one here. So just make y the subject of a formula, then you replace, and your answer will be straightforward. So let's see how we can solve my b, my c, which is here. So my c is simply, I just get this one, or I can get this one, which is here, whereby we are saying w is equal to x squared k over y. Now I need to make y the subject of formula. So over 1 times that, therefore I say wy is equal to x squared k. So what is my, divide by w this side. So I cancel this and this. My y therefore is equal to x squared k over w. So now the only thing now you need to do is that, since we have already known what my value for x is and my k is and w, therefore y will be easily found. So what is my y therefore is equal to, what is my x? X, we are told that it is 8. So it will be 8 squared multiplied by the value for k. K we have found to be 5, multiplied by 5 over w they told us is 20. So when you multiply this further, y is equal to, what is 8 is 64. 64 times 64 multiplied by 5. Okay, 64 multiplied by 5, that should give you 320. 320 divided by 20. So we are saying that we can bring it to the other side. So 0 and 0 cancel. 3 into 2 into 3, we are saying it is 1. Okay, then 2 into 1, remainder 1, 2 into 12 is 16. Therefore we can easily say y is equal to 16, and this now our 3 answers. So once you have these 3 answers, you are guaranteed to get your full 12 marks in paper 1. So make sure you revise, you go through this, and you're going to understand it in your paper 1 that as it comes. Thank you and God bless.